Facebook. I am not online on YouTube. It's gonna happen on YouTube. Here I go, still waiting on YouTube. Oh, I got a little notification on my phone that says the Planet Solanki is live. Alright, well, YouTube's gonna have to catch up. Hey everybody, it's so good to see and hear from you. Hopefully I will hear from you. One thing to remember is that I don't know if you're live with me. So if you would, please say hi. Whether you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, just say hi so I know that you're with me. Because I can't tell who's there. One thing you'll notice, my amp is gone. I still got the thing I'll always have. But the amp is gone. So the amp is packaged to be shipped and sent to the Haiti, as well as the guitar. So that's our thanks to Rhythm Changes for making that happen. Music for making the other thing happen, where the dude in Portugal can still learn something as well. So anyway, I lied, there is an amp here. That's my I used to use on stage. I actually use this, not the benefit gig, but the barbecue fest. So that's pretty cool. MS4. Also have the best wah pedal in the world, the DO17. And there's my Rockman X100. A few people have noticed that sitting on top of the Marshall amp the other day. Which is cool. Like, some people don't even know what that is. But that's neat. So, what I want to talk about today is, do you really need an amp? And really that means a couple different things. When I play live or when I record, I just don't use an amp anymore. I don't need one. I don't like loud amps. So, you know, if someone's going to let me, but the system that I have, I got Dep-like here. I got I'm not using an amp. However, what I'm is yes and no. Probably remember Al down. Which is cool. He was always, I think we all know maybe what's for those. Maybe you got to do some other things. Guitar, and would just play it. At that time, I did not practice just using my guitar. I had an amp to use. And I always practiced through the amp. When I saw him practicing without, made me want to practice without an amp also. I can see the if you're still with me, so I can find out who you are. Find out, only one person's out. Okay. It has its benefits. You can get it, you know what you're playing. I don't know if you can hear it. But this is a really clean way to practice. It sounds cool. And you get a pretty good feel of what your guitar sounds like. I used to try guitar stuff so I knew what the guitar sounded like. Having said that, power you want out front. A lot of this stuff where the guitar has, and then it's all kind of up to your hands. But the guitars have a sound. It's kind of cool to hear. With just like a condenser mic. It's not an acoustic guitar. So I'll mic the guitar as well as using whatever else I'm using to actually get the guitar from the guitar. And with the low watt I practice with, that's a lot. I heard a lot of this, you know. I heard a lot of that. So when I record, it's so kind of, there's something that makes me feel like, I don't know, it's like a blanket that's kind of what that is for me sometimes. So some things to know though. If you are going to practice without an amp, there's this completely different technique you have to use. And this is why. If I play this, this is kind of what it is. If I play that through an amp though, you strings that you're hitting that you can't hear here because you're not amplified, if that makes sense. So a lot of times you may practice something, some drills, and if you try the same thing with an amp, it sounds sloppy because you're maybe hearing some of these other strings that you're hitting. You know, just even a slight this with your palm, right? Like but if this was on any type of gaining amp, you would be able to hear that. So just be mindful of that. Doesn't mean you can't practice without an amp. Just know that the techniques that you use without an amp might that are actually happening when you do plug it into an amp. Without an amp, most of it is, say I have this thing I'm trying to work on. I'll do that so that my muscle memory's there, and then just to see if it sounds good still, and it's still okay. But I might need to clean it up. Might need to mute a little bit more with my right hand. Mute some with my left hand if I need to. You can mute with the left hand using your fingers. So I'm going to sit here and noodle. Without an amp. If you got a question, please. Oh, someone's out of tune. Is that still out of tune? How would you know? Can you hear it? Got two people with me. Say hi, so I know who you are. I don't think this tells me who you are. It tells there's two eyeballs. Playing Solanki, one person's on the other page. So please. Anyway, without the amp also, by the way, just to let you hopefully it'll be better. All right. Oh, I got a dashboard. What's that tell me? Don't tell me shit. Closing the dashboard. Going back to chat. You people. Someone's not saying hi. All right. Let's see. Got questions? Let me know. Troy Dunn is with us, it looks like. At least my phone's telling me. These strings, by the way, are very heavy. And I'm not used to them being heavy and so taut. I think guitars either standard or down a half step with, I think, 11s or 12s. The action, as we all know, I don't like low action. I don't know if you can see that's kind of high action on that. And I've not played this guitar in such a long time. It kind of hurts, to be honest with you. It hurts to play. Shifting in the practice. Oh, and there's more. Oh, this is something that I talked about. Why do you want a speed pick? Because if you're fast, you get the Employee of the Month certificate, you get the parking space, cupcakes on Wednesday, you get the... Just another tool to have. Hey! The Mini Me and Marshall's a nice touch, thank you. Rockstar. Song use. Rockstar, I can't even say that right. Thanks for joining me, guys. So one thing that I was talking about was when you're practicing your picking and you're doing exercises across the neck this way. So this is one such exercise. I'm going to use a 1-2-4 thing. Okay. So if you're a dime bag fan, you're probably familiar already with the 1-2-4. And I'm just going to run that across the fretboard. There you go. And some people would practice it like that. Okay. I would not practice it like that. What I would do is when you get to the part where your guitar is tuned as such, which is going to be their second string, I would go ahead and shift up a half fret. Because you have to keep that perfect fourth. From here to here is a fourth. Just happens to be a perfect fourth. So you want to keep that going. Who has a song for fourth? I don't right now. Anyway, so that's what I think that's what the question is about, shifting when you practice. When you get to the second string, shift up a half fret because that's how your guitar is tuned. And if you're playing something real, like if you're playing, let's say a G major scale, and you're doing 3 notes per string, then you're going to have to shift. You can't just go and finish that off. You have to shift that up. Okay. Any other questions or comments? I wonder what this thing is going to tell me. 0 people with me. That is not good. That's not cool, people. You bailed. All right. If you haven't already, please go to my Facebook page, Planet Solanki, and like that, share that. Go to my YouTube channel, Planet Solanki, like that, share that. Might have some other giveaways coming up soon. We just did a giveaway. I'm working on some other things as well. And if you're watching this on my personal vault, it's not a page. I don't have a page. I got a Facebook. These videos, or this video that you're watching now, will not be reviewable. Go to Planet Solanki on Facebook, and you'll be able to review them there. On the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, hit the dinger bell. There's all sorts of things like down here that you can hit, or over here, somewhere that you can hit to kind of know what's going on. Here's another thing. I don't always, sometimes I hit hard. Sometimes I don't. I can feel it. Ah, that was sloppy. That was sloppy. I'm not going to try it again. Not the charm. Anyway, when you're playing without an amp, just know that something may not, a lot of people want to be loud when they do that. I want everyone to know, I'm playing without an amp. I'm playing without an amp. Playing without an amp. Doesn't matter. If a good tone coming out of your right hand, that could be as loud as this. Or if you ease up on that pick, man, hit that tip. Just as good. The end sounds good. And if you, I would normally thank my X5 people. I'm not using my amp. Who can I thank? You. My videos have been seen, oddly, in Brazil, United States, a couple places also and that when that happens, because I'm just thinking no one's going to be watching this, right? That's what I'm thinking. But people are watching, and I like that. I would do that if people weren't watching, which would be cool because I'd be doing giveaways, and that sometimes is all right. Okay, that's it for me.